Hi there, this is Liz again, and today we're going to be making a card with the Thankful Life set. This is what it looks like, so we have 3 different colors going on in there. We're going to be using the Stampin' Up! Set, Thankful Life, and the colors we're going to be using are Garden Green, Melon Mambo, and Crushed Curry for the flowers and the greenery, and Soft Sky for the vase, and VersaFine Black. We're going to be using the Hampton Art stamp positioner, and I've got all 3 stamps lined up on here. Now I'm going to show you how I line them up so that I can mask off without losing my mind. So what I did was I put a piece of orange, just plain old text paper, in the positioner, making it the same size as the platform. I stamped with the Crushed Curry on the center one, which is yellow, and stamped that right on that text paper. Then I took it and cut it out with scissors, just exactly where it's stamped. So now I already have a mask made. So I decided, so I wouldn't lose my mind on all the different colors, to take the Mambos and take a pink piece of paper. This is not cardstock, it's just, I think it's called DP Colors or one of those. Anyway, just some text side paper I had laying around. So then I'm just going to cut out the pink ones. So now I have my pink mask. So when I'm ready to stamp the pink flowers, I put the pink mask in. This just keeps it straight in my mind. This is kind of an ugly green. It's a really neon green. But anyway, when I stamp the green color, so I just stamp that up here. So I don't have to keep putting Post-its on top of all my stamps and then they fly off, and it's really frustrating. So I just make these full-size masks for stamping this way. Now this stamp position is a little bit smaller than the Misty. It's only 5.5 by 7 3/8 or something like that. They make another one that's 10 by 10. So you're going to put the white cardstock right up in the corner where the green is. Put the green mask on. Notice I didn't clean any of my stamps in between because I'm using all these masks. So I'm going to ink this with the Garden Green, and I forgot to put the magnets in, of course, and I probably should have put more than one in because this is going to lift up. These stamps are sticky again. Yep. So make sure you push it right back up into the corner again, and this time I added another magnet. So then, actually I guess I stamped this 3 times to get it, because some of these larger stamps in the very center, they don't stamp as well, and it could be because I'm still using old felt pads when I use the new foam pads. We're going to slide this down and do the pink one next, and lay the pink mask in. Just positioning my magnets so that I know that they won't hit either one of the stamps or the one that I'm going to be stamping with. And we're going to ink this with Melon Mambo. Again, notice I didn't even bother to clean the green one yet. Again, make sure it's in the corner really tight, right where it was in the first place. Then I'm going to take this one out, and if you'll notice I have a couple pieces of masking tape here. I measured this for the width of the card when I figured out where my stamps were going to be in this positioner. So I just lay that right up in the top, flip it over, and I'm putting down the orange piece of paper because that kind of matches my yellow, the mask. And then I'm going to ink this third flower set with the Crushed Curry. So this one turned out pretty well. Didn't have to stamp that more than once. So now I'm going to take the Soft Sky. I'm going to take the vase. Now the vase is a solid stamp, and I would have liked to bother putting it on the Misty again, but I didn't. I just put it on a block. And it's very easy to see where it goes. It goes right in that little hole that the flowers make. Then there is another stamp in the set that looks like little marbles, like those bubbles or marbles that are going up this that flowers would be put into, and I stamped that on the right with the same color right over top of itself. And then there's a little, it could be a reflection or another dark piece. I stamped it in Soft Sky again. And then finally I took the VersaFine Black and I stamped the word thankful, which is in the set also. And I just put that right straight across the bottom of the vase, just like that. Now I have a couple of little strips of garden green. Now this is a great way to use up your little scraps. Cut a little strip. Instead of putting a whole piece of paper on the back of that, I just used a couple strips. So I'm also like to use glue for this, simply because I can actually move it and make sure that I get it straight. Sometimes when you put that double stick tape down, there's no fixing it if it messes up and you get it stuck where you don't want it. But the glue is nice because it does allow you to move things if you have to initially, as long as you don't wait too long. I'm going to put some double stick tape on the back of this, and I'm putting it, notice, across the green also, as well as the white. And then I'm going to put it on the card so that the card is going to be a horizontal card, lying it onto the Melon Mambo, and this Melon Mambo is 5.5 by 4.25. And I already had the tape on the back of that, and the card base is white. I line up the fold with the top of the edge of the card, and then I bend it a little and then snap down the other side. And there's that card. Thanks for watching.